So, an illegal immigrant is facing vehicular homicide charges after a head-on collision killed a mother and daughter in a New Jersey last week. The Mexican native has already been charged with 2 DUIs this year and domestic violence in 2023. National Border Patrol Council President Paul Perez joins us now. Paul, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Yeah, so we just showed our audience some of the charges there. Did this guy have a detainer on him as well?
Yeah, this is somebody that should have never been in this country, that should have never been released into the community. And it's because of these reckless policies by these sanctuary cities that innocent Americans have lost their lives, because these people could have easily been detained, removed, deported, or locked up by the federal government had those sanctuary cities honored those detainers.
So, Paul, is this just a one-off? Because, I mean, that's what some of the media, some of the Democrat officials are saying. These are just one-off situations. But this happens quite often, right?
Very, very often. Look, 11 years ago yesterday, I lost a good friend and coworker, a fellow Border Patrol agent, Harvey Vega, who was shot and killed by 2 illegal immigrants who have never should have been here, who were released over and over by the Obama administration. So it's been going on forever. Unfortunately, we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of families that have been affected by these chaotic and reckless policies of these leftist Democrats that like to allow these people into the community without being turned over to ICE or Border Patrol. It's disgusting and it needs to stop.
So part of the problem is that many of these people crossed the border under the past administration that allowed 10-point-some million individuals without any vetting to just come across our border. Well, that has stopped now. We got some record numbers from this administration. You look at about 24,000 nationwide encounters from June. That's down 2.4%. When you look at the southwest border apprehensions, a little over 4,500. This is the number that is getting everyone out. 0 parole releases. This is the 3rd month in a row. And 116 nationwide apprehensions on July the 20th. I think it's safe to say you guys have operational control.
Absolutely. All we needed was a president that was willing to secure the country, put Americans first, and that's what he's done. President Trump's leadership with the Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, Stephen Miller in the White House, our chief and our commissioner, we're doing the job that we want to do, which is securing the border better than it's ever been secured before because of the support from President Trump.
You know, one of the things I love about this new Border Patrol, and I've had the pleasure of spending a lot of time with your agents, is that you guys have your morale back, your confidence back, because you guys are able to do your job. One of the things y'all have been doing is recruitment when it comes to social media. And I saw this Border Patrol ad, and you guys kind of make a play on the Sydney Sweeney Gene ad. Let's watch it.
Our horse patrol unit has great genes. Genes that can stand up to the most rugged of rides. It's not just what we wear every day, it's in our DNA.
What inspired this ad?
So our social media teams are really, really great at what they do. They love highlighting the great work that our men and women of the Border Patrol are doing. And, you know, they've got the drive to look at what's going on in this country and utilize that to our advantage, because recruiting is up. It's higher than it's ever been because everybody wants to work under this administration, because the recruiting ads allow us to do exactly what we're doing, which is bring security to the border and highlight President Trump's agenda, which is to secure America.
Paul, what is one of the, a lot of Americans, they don't get the opportunity to spend the time with you guys. I've had the opportunity to ride horseback, be with you guys' K-9 unit, just your rank and file Border Patrol on the border during the Biden years and the Trump years. What is the number one misconception about Border Patrol?
Wow, the biggest misconception is coming from that reckless rhetoric from the left that we're a bunch of racist thugs. What people don't understand is the Border Patrol, over half of the Border Patrol is of Hispanic descent. And so, there are no racist people that are employed by the Border Patrol. So that's dangerous rhetoric. That's a big misconception. Our agents love doing the job. It's a fun job, but it's even better when we have the support of a president who really wants us to do the job of securing the homeland.
It's a beautiful message, and it's a fact that many Americans don't know, but I'm glad you shared. Over 50% of Hispanic descent. Paul Perez, and Americans, too, that family members did it the right way. Thank you so much for joining the program, Paul.
Thank you, Lawrence.
You got it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.